So I want to name him Spiny.
You want to name him Spiny?
Spiny.
Spiny?
Spiny the Spinosaur.
This strange creature attacks you by kicking. Wow, I wonder why. It appears to have 2 feet. And also opening up his chest and firing heat-seeking missiles. I still don't get it. That is awesome. I want to figure that guy now.
I love his name. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's the time.
That's not opening up his chest. It's opening up his neck.
Yes, long neck.
Also, that's still 16-bit. Is this guy like... I know he's trying to create an elaborate, making you think, his game is haunted. But if you're going to try that, at least make it look like it's 8-bit graphics. Because all the nerds and geeks out there can tell it's 16-bit. And clearly it was made in probably a Photoshop or something, I don't know. There's a couple of different paint making creator. Whatever. The point is you can do that easily. The missiles were sometimes a pain to deal with. But I found out you could tail whip them out of the way. Nutveron was probably the easiest of the monster replacements. And the coolest. With his duckbill mouth.
I still like Flipper Shoes better. Oh, never mind. I found a new favorite.
I wonder if Hedora actually looks like that. Let me look that up, guys. I want to see if Hedora. Hold on. I want to know if he looked like that, guys. I don't recall. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if he looks like that.
This is an improvement. What are you talking about? Would you like a literal?
Yeah, he didn't look
like Garbage Man, or would you like a skelly alligator snake?
Call him Skelly Snake or something, or Skate or whatever.
He's a skate.
The same could not be said for Not Hedora. Is it replacement or is it not? I guess it's not, which is even dumber. Apparently, the source of the horse bats, not Hedora, was the most He was the most difficult monster to fight yet. Mostly because of his special ability. He could shriek and summon a small swarm of those horsebat things. I know there's only 2 in the screen cap, but every time he did this... Wait, there's some in the... Oh! I somehow doubt a bunch of those could appear on screen. And they wouldn't be able to appear on screen with that big. Because the thing with old consoles is they couldn't run like that many things on screen at once.
Yeah,
they can't. They can't do that. That's where this guy messed up. They got to be smaller if there's going to be a bunch of them on screen, and even so, there can't be like more than 5 or 6 of them on screen.
And their animation can't be real detailed either. It'd have to be like 2 frames, like wing flap up, wing flap down, and that's it.
You can clearly tell that the sprite is also different. I mean, like, I know this guy's trying hard, but if you're gonna do something like this, go at least the extra bit mile and like try to get your facts right about how games worked back then, because this would not work. There's no way you could put like about 10, like literally that wouldn't be a thing.
I can't wait for my machine to explode because of horse bats.
Yeah, my good old NES, my good old Nintendo Entertainment Gaming System. I know there's only 2 in the screen cap, blah, blah, blah. The AI took advantage of the distraction and attacked twice as fast while the horse bats were flying around. My dude, if you want to talk about stressful AI, try playing Alien Isolation. I don't know, I just wanted to say that. Also, make a figure of that, please, NECA. Once that annoyance was over with, I went through a green temple level to kill some enemies to restore my health. Interestingly, none of the horse bats showed up after Not Hedora was killed. And that was when I got an idea. If killing all the monsters makes the red face show up, what would happen if I avoid fighting Orga and go straight to the base? So I gave it a try. There is no monster here. The game told me there was no monster there when I tried to start the base level. And immediately afterward, the game took control of my Godzilla piece and moved it in front of Orga. Ooh, spooky paranormal. I don't know. That's just kind of the most cliche thing ever. It's like nobody's going to get this reference unless you watch horror movies. But there's this movie called Evil Dead, and it's like in the Evil Dead where they took possession of this character's arm and made her draw something. Like literally, that's the most taking control of something is like the most um like easiest trope when you're doing something like this. I mean, I don't. I mean, it more likely. I mean, I know it's possessed, but what would actually be a lot better is if, like I said, there's no monster here, and then it just takes you to Orga. Like you,
like immediately.
Yeah, immediately. Like, well, it doesn't teleport you like over to the game piece, but like
it just starts the level.
Yeah, it starts the level when you're playing Orga. Then you'd be like, "What the heck?" Or it just says, "Congratulations," and then it just does that. That would have been funny.
6 a.m. pops up.
The game told me there was no monster there when I tried to start the base level, and immediately afterward, the game took control of my. Okay, my little trick didn't work, so I tried to prepare myself for another chase. But first, I had to beat Orga. Imagine if this guy could hack. That would make the game so mad. I want to see that. That'd be awesome. Make a version where the guy just hacks. And then Red's like, "Stop hacking!"
Yeah, just like two things bending the rules, and one's getting angrier, and then the other gets angrier, and it causes a chain effect.
Yeah, please make NES Godzilla Creepy Pasta 2 Red messed up or something, or Red bit off more than he could. No, NES Godzilla Creepy Pasta 2 Red bit off more than he can chew. I'm going to make that on fanfiction.net. Thanks, NES Godzilla Creepy Pasta.
Put a link in the description when you're done writing it.
Well, I got like finish my other 9,000 fanfictions. Like my one where I'm having Batman stuff, so blah blah. So you had to beat Orga, which is very detailed for 1988. The fight with Orga confirmed another thing. Whoever created this game hack was clearly a Godzilla fan. Not only because they picked a monster like Orga, but because they actually implemented something that happened in Godzilla 2000 in a really neat way. Yeah, they just gave him his ability. I'm like literally this is like this. Yeah. They didn't even have that back then. That it would actually not. It'd be like a small stream. It would not be like a big old. No, they had that in like in the SNES days. SNES, Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
SNES Pez.
Whatever. Okay. Orga's primary attacks were a punch and a heat beam from his shoulder cavity. But once you had got him down to half his health, he did something new. He would expand his jaws and try to swallow Godzilla, in the process stealing your health and energy. Also looks really, really bad.
It's like a snake unlatching its jaw.
Actually, it looks like Orga's head. Mm-hmm. And then there's a whale bottom jaw.
It kind of looks like Godzilla put his like hands on each side of like the jaw, and it was like looking inside, like, "Hello, anybody there?"
I think that's what he did do this in the movie, and I always wondered why did he do that. But then like when I saw that part, and like when I saw what came afterwards, I was like, man, Godzilla is so smart. Man, for somebody who has a brain the size of a fruit, he really knows how to do stuff. Smarter than King Kong. I'm betting on Godzilla winning the rematch. So he's gonna win.
Me too.
And then Godzilla's gonna pop in and he's gonna show you all that's how Godzilla's gonna win. The original Godzilla's gonna win. Okay. But in doing so, he gave himself a new weakness. Firing a heat beam into his mouth would take a devastating 4 bars off his health meter. Well, in the movie, he actually blew him up, so with that weakness revealed, I soon beat Orga, despite how much I had hoped otherwise. The red face appeared on the map where the base was, and the music stopped.
Ooh, spooky.
This has to be the accessory of the figure. I readied myself as best as I could. I started the level and seeing that it was basically the same as the first. I didn't waste a millisecond before I started moving. I soon encountered obstacles in the form of the ground tile suspended in air. Most of them you could jump over or destroy. Others you had to crouch under. Why isn't he playing as Mothra? Why didn't he play as Mothra from the very beginning?
Because it won't let him.
Well, yeah, you're right. About 40 seconds into it, I heard the horrible bellowing roar and saw the Spider Beast. Yeah, its name is Spider Beast. We're not calling it Red anymore. It's Spider Beast.
Spider Beast. Spider Beast.
I just had the best idea ever.
Yeah.
So for April Fools, somebody should just take a picture of Pokemon Red version and put Red on it as a Pokemon.
The new Pokemon legendary this year is Red, not the trainer, but the creepy pasta monster.
Or put Red's face on top of the trainer Red.
Oh my god, I need to see Red versus Missing No.
Yeah! Somebody make that a thing. When the smaller obstacles got in its way, it would expand its jaws and swallow them whole. Okay, so it's like that Mola thing from that Kirby game. I was afraid, but with fast thinking and faster buttons pressing, I escaped him yet again. I felt really excited, but my thumb hurt. And so I laughed and said, "Not this time!" I decided to take a screen cap to celebrate. But when I said that sentence just before the level ended, the monster did something that made my blood run cold. It looked at me.
It looks so offended.
You should feel proud, dude. You just cursed at. Does this count as a kaiju or just a demon spawn from hell?
Well, I just like how he's like, "Excuse me, sir. I did not need to hear you say that in my game."
Okay, well, the wave of moral terror overtook me again, and I sure as heck wasn't laughing anymore. I was. I'd still be laughing. I'd be like, "Ha ha! You actually care."
I know. Look how offended his face is. That would just make me wheeze.
Hashtag Red Lives Matter. I took another screen cap of the next level title just before I reached the bathroom to splash some water on my face. And to use a bathroom that I nearly failed to contain when that thing looked at me. And next is Dementia, which is what I'm going to get soon. If I keep reading this. It's called Amaglitch. That guy said it great. That person said great. So what'd you think of this amazing chapter in the most best-selling novel of all time?
I think this guy gets scared way too easily. This would be enjoyable to play.
Yeah, I just laughed I would laugh continuously, and then Red would be like, "Are you the monster or am I the monster?" And I'd be like,
this guy thinks this is creepy. I want to see him play Petscop and then see what happens.
I want to see him play Doki Doki Literature Club or something.
I know, he's gonna be like, "Their pupils turned into human pupils. It was so scary."
He would probably he's probably that one person that would just be like, "I'm not playing Five Nights at Freddy's because it jump scares every time."
Yeah, or when it uses your it looks at your Steam name, so it uses your real name and not your username in Doki Doki. How did it know that?
I mean, if it came out of the TV and then jumped back into the TV, I can understand that be a little bit scary. But I'd probably still be laughing because I'm crazy.
And he's probably not even thinking that that was probably programmed to do that. So even if he didn't say that, it'd probably still look at him.
Yeah, I think there's actually a game that's like that. That is actually made in Japan.
Mm-hmm. It's
really messed up and it scared children, I believe. I don't know what it's called, but if I do, then I'll put it in the description so you guys can. Well, if you're young, because you probably are young if you're watching this, so I'm gonna put in the description so you can have your childhood ruined. I can't speak. What I thought of this was it was a good chapter, and it was funny too.
Yeah, it was
I mean, seriously, when you stop it and just think of it in a whole new light of the fact that they didn't do enough research on the game to how games worked back in the 80s. It just was hilarious. Maybe that's why his game is glitching. Maybe he got a special version from the future.
Maybe.
But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Better than the fan fiction that I've been reading on the channel. This is pretty cool. And I'm definitely going to read Dementia and probably get it afterwards. So look forward to that, guys. As always, I am I am that one kaiju YouTuber who decides to take long breaks and then come back and only upload about 10 videos. So that's me, and remember to just enjoy life. Bye.